teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me.
I'm Brooks Gerber, Director of Education here at Montessori East. Whether you're just discovering Montessori or you've been exploring for a while, I'm so glad that you're here. I'd love to walk you through what makes our school so special, from our history and daily rhythm to how we care for children and partner with families. The Montessori method is over 100 years old. It actually predates the conventional education system most of us grew up in. And that matters because it means the approach we use is deeply rooted in both research and practice. It was created by Dr. Maria Montessori, who was the first female physician in Italy. She was both a scientist and a humanitarian, and her work bridged medicine, psychology, and education. She founded the Association Montessori International, the global organization that has trained many of our guides here at Montessori East. I want to walk you through the 3 core pillars of a Montessori education. These are the foundation of everything that we do. First, we have observation. In Montessori classrooms, guides are trained to observe first, before intervening, before teaching, before redirecting. We are looking for signs of concentration, engagement, and readiness. We often say that in Montessori, the guide is also like a scientist. We're watching carefully to understand what each child needs and when they're ready. That's why our students aren't coming home burned out or overstimulated, because true concentration, the kind we cultivate here, is grounding and energizing in a very different way than what you might see after a birthday party or screen time. The second pillar is mixed age classrooms. Our classrooms are intentionally designed with age ranges that span 3 to 6 years. Toddler classes include 1 and 2-year-olds, and primary includes ages 3 through 6. And our elementary classrooms serve children from 6 all the way to age 11. This structure allows for real collaboration and mentorship. Younger children learn by observing older peers, older children gain mastery through teaching and helping, and friendships form across ages just like in the real world. That means they can connect based on shared interests and personalities, not just age.
Last night I ate all of my dinner. I ate all of my dinner last night too. I had broccoli and strawberries and mac and cheese for dinner last night. What? Yeah. You had strawberries? That's so funny.
Next, we have Individualized Curriculum. Montessori education is child-centered. The curriculum is linear and complete, but each child moves through it at their own pace. That means one child might be working on advanced math, while another is immersed in early reading, and both are exactly where they need to be. No one is rushed, and no one is held back. And because everyone's path is their own, students learn how to work independently while still contributing to the community. Our classrooms feel like small societies. Everyone has a role, and everyone's role matters. Montessori isn't just a method, it's a movement, one grounded in peace and dignity and the belief that education can transform not just children, but society. When you choose Montessori, you're not just choosing an academic approach. You're choosing to give your child experiences that help them grow into grounded, capable, and compassionate adults. You're prioritizing connection, service, and meaningful work, which are exactly the things we need more of in the world right now.
Josephine, does that sound okay to you?
Yeah.
You read to Stella, and then Stella reads to you.
Yeah.
So you can help each other if you get stuck there.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you a little bit about the history of Montessori East. Montessori East began in 2009 with just 8 students in 1 classroom, this classroom, founded by a Montessori mother who believed East Nashville deserved something extraordinary for young children. Since then, we've grown into a thriving school of 150 students across 2 campuses. Our toddler classrooms are located at the Bodecker Foundation Collaborative Campus, known as BFCC, and our primary and elementary classes are just 2 minutes away here at Porter East. Our school is led by myself and Alice Smith, our Director of Admissions. We work closely together to make sure every child and every family feels seen, known, and supported. Let's talk about a typical day here at Montessori East. We serve children from age 1 to age 11, grouped in Montessori's mixed-age classrooms. Toddler has age 1 and 2, primary ages 3 through 6, and elementary ages 6 through 11. While the specifics vary by age, each classroom follows the same thoughtful rhythm. A long, uninterrupted work cycle in the morning, followed by group time, outdoor play, lunch, and for our younger students, a rest period. In the afternoon, children return to their work, often choosing projects that reflect their interests and developing skills. Let's talk about teacher structure and training in the classrooms. Each classroom has 2 adults, a lead guide and an assistant. In toddler, we serve up to 13 children per room. And primary classrooms serve up to 24. Our elementary is capped at around 30 to 35 depending on the year. A hallmark of Montessori is continuity of care. Our teachers stay with their students for their full tutelage in any level, creating trust, stability, and deep relationships. It's one of the reasons our classrooms feel so grounded and connected. Now we have the prepared environment. In Montessori, the classroom itself is a teaching tool. We call it the prepared environment, and it's carefully designed to meet the developmental needs of the children who live and learn within it. In the primary classroom, children ages 3 to 6 explore 4 key areas of work. Practical life is the first, where they practice real-world tasks like pouring, sweeping, food preparation, and sewing. These activities build independence, fine motor skills, and concentration. Then there's sensorial, a unique Montessori area where children refine their senses through materials that isolate qualities like color, texture, size, and sound. In language, where early literacy begins through storytelling, phonetic games, sandpaper letters, and writing with the movable alphabet. Mathematics, where abstract concepts are made concrete through hands-on materials like the golden beads, number rods, and spindle boxes. These 4 areas work together to form a foundation of confidence, coordination, and curiosity, all at a pace that's right for each child. In the elementary classroom, where children are aged 6 to 11, the curriculum expands into 12 rich areas of study. Each area is introduced through what we call great lessons, vivid storytelling-style presentations that ignite the imagination and connect children to big ideas about the universe, life, and humanity.
Bags made from dried meat or whale blubber. The Inuit also ate fish and blood soup.
From there, students launch into projects and research that deepen their understanding and feed their natural drive to explore. Each child is engaged in meaningful, hands-on learning that's developmentally aligned and joyfully done. Now for discipline and social-emotional learning. Discipline at Montessori East is not about punishment. It's about peace. We use positive discipline practices, always working to help children build skills for conflict resolution, emotional regulation, and empathy. Each room has a peace corner, a calm space where children can collect themselves or reflect when needed. We guide children through conflict with care, using tools like sportscasting, modeling, and grace and courtesy lessons to build emotional intelligence every day. Outdoor spaces. Outdoor time is a treasured part of life here at Montessori East. Children go outside every day for long, unhurried stretches, not just for recess, but for discovery and play that deepens their connection to the natural world.
It's alive! This one?
At BFCC, toddlers enjoy a safe, beautifully scaled outdoor space with curated natural elements. And at Porter East, primary and elementary children rotate between 3 outdoor zones: the field, the mulch play area, and the woods, each offering something different for play, imagination, and nature-based learning. And yes, some of our learning does take place outside too, whether it's a reading circle in the woods or a science observation in the garden.
Just me, myself, and I.
Parent involvement and communication. We believe that strong communication with parents is essential, not just for logistics, but for community. That's why we've built a fully integrated system that keeps families informed and connected. Our school uses a private app to share updates, newsletters, events, and announcements. Parents can connect through class chats, receive regular progress updates through Transparent Classroom, our record-keeping cloud, and meet twice a year for conferences with formal reports issued for each child 4 times a year. But truly, our teachers are always available for support. It takes a village, and we are the village. Each family completes 20 hours of volunteer service annually, whether that's helping in the school garden, planning a celebration, or joining elementary on a field trip. We also host parent education nights and share guidance through the year via our private Instagram account, offering resources, parenting tools, and a deeper look into Montessori journey. At this stage in learning about Montessori, Many parents love the theory, but still wonder how it will work in practice. If children choose their own work, how do they actually learn? Here's how. During our uninterrupted work cycles, children use materials they've been shown in one-on-one or small group lessons. These materials are designed to teach essential concepts and often reveal new layers of learning over time. While children work independently, the teacher moves around the room observing and giving new lessons based on each child's readiness. It creates a focused and purposeful atmosphere, like a beehive, where everyone is engaged in meaningful work. There's freedom within structure. Children can move, choose their work, and collaborate, but within limits that reflect a respectful, balanced community. Montessori classrooms are built with intention, dignity, and joy, supporting deep concentration, peaceful relationships, and real academic growth.
It allows the children to grow within their own space while still understanding that there are guides and adults nearby should they need assistance.
The independence is really remarkable. He's so much more social. I'd say there's probably more to come.
That's been the warm welcome of the Montessori East community, is just this, everyone's very approachable and real. Definitely seen them interact with their classmates in ways that are inclusive, and they're a part of a community.
Thanks for spending this time with us. We'd love to get to know your family and help you decide whether Montessori East might be the right place for your child to grow. We hope to see you soon.